Okay, look, here's the deal. I'm very busy, but I came online today just for a few seconds, just so I could see the FifPro World 11, and it is a joke. It's legitimately a joke. Like the keeper section, okay, but no. Let me go through it. Neuer first, De Gea second, Buffon third, Navas fourth, Casillas fifth. Straight off the bat, what is Casillas doing there? Why is he fifth? Yo, that's the first thing I'm gonna question. Like, why is Casillas in there? This is for this year. This is for 2015. So why is Casillas there? Next up, Buffon should be second. De Gea should be third. Navas potentially fourth, just because he's had an amazing 2015-2016. But I think putting Buffon above De Gea, that would be a suitable list. So having Neuer, Buffon, De Gea, Navas, and as the fifth keeper, Bravo. That's what I would pick. Claudio Bravo, just because he's won it all this season. Next up, you go to the FifPro World 11 and the defenders, and that's where I've got a big problem. So FifPro World 11 defenders: Ramos first, Alves second, Marcelo third, Thiago Silva fourth, Alaba fifth, PK sixth, Lam seventh, Alba eighth, Mascherano ninth, David Luiz 10th. Are you absolutely kidding? Like, honestly, I'm sorry, guys, but one question, like one honest question: where is Boateng? Where is Boateng? That's all I want to ask you guys. Where is Boateng, and why is Alaba behind Marcelo? Like I don't understand the logic. Alaba, best left back of all time. Okay, all time maybe not, but best left back right now will be of all time when he retires. I know that for a fact. And he's fifth, whereas Marcelo is third. But yet, in the official vote that the fans gave, Alaba got the second highest votes out of all players, or the second highest vote percentage out of all players, which just basically describe it all. So the fact that Alaba is so far down, Lam, he's a funny character because he's actually really on the decline. But he's playing on midfield a lot as well, and right wing as well. So putting him in the defenders list, that's iffy. That's like putting someone like Javi in the midfield list right now, because obviously he plays in defense primarily right now. So it's like putting him in the midfield category. But that defender list is just a whole joke. It just shows you that there aren't any people that know anything about how defense works. People always assume that as a defender, all you have to do is just slide tackle. No. And this list basically just sums it up in one list. This just sums up everything in one list. The fact that Boateng isn't even on there, and David Luiz, that is just, that's like putting Dante there. I like Dante. Dante's probably a better defender than David Luiz, but damn. Like, David Luiz, like, just because he's worth 50 million. Like, what? Like, seriously? Anyway, then we move on to the midfielder category. And I'm a little bit angry with the defender category. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit angry with the midfielder category. So we have Iniesta, who, in my opinion, is totally deserved. Iniesta has been the best midfielder probably in 2015. So we have Iniesta, Pogba. I like Pogba. I like kids that like to showboat and everything. But saying that he's the second best midfielder of 2015, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but no. Just stop. Just stop right there. Just stop. But this list gets even more ridiculous. Okay, Modric, Kroos. Modric, not for 2015. I'm sorry. No, that's not happening. Not for 2015. It is just not happening. He hasn't been showing the same form that he's been showing at all time. Kroos, he's basically had a non-existent 2015, 2016. So it's like, why is he in the list? Isn't this about all of 2015? But no, apparently he is fourth. Then you have Torre, which is like, Yaya Torre. I'm sorry, but Mr. Inconsistent, Mr. I have 3 good games where I score long range goals, and then I have 10 games where I do nothing. Mr. Yaya Torre. No, how is he? How? Like, I don't understand, but Hazard. That's what I give up. Hazard. Eden Hazard. Mr. I haven't scored in over 3,000 or I don't know how many minutes. Mr. I haven't scored in over a couple of thousand minutes. I haven't done anything of note in like basically months. You know, how are you 6th in front of Vidal, who is 7? Vidal, okay, he wasn't that great in terms of league overall. Like when he came back to Juventus after his knee injury and whatnot, he wasn't that great, but he still was a key part of their team. And then with Chile, he was one of the main parts of the team, and he won with Chile, you know. And now Bayern Munich, he's also one of our key parts, not the key part, but one of our key parts in midfield. So how is Hazard, Yaya Toure, and Toni Kroos ahead of Vidal? I think I'll never know. But then you get Busquets, Verratti, and James. Busquets should have been much higher in my opinion. He's one of those underrated players that you don't actually notice until you actually properly follow. But yeah, I think Busquets should have probably been like number 3 instead of Modric. I mean, if I give you my top 10 midfielders of 2015, it would probably be like Iniesta. Who would I put second? That's a difficult one, but I mean, there's much better choice than Pogba. I'm sorry, I like Pogba. Okay, he does amazing skills, he does amazing goals, but his overall game isn't that great. You know, I know the comments from that, but probably Iniesta first, and maybe a controversial one, but I would actually maybe put Rakitic second. I don't know. Nah. Okay, no. Okay, I'll take that back. But okay, there has to be better choice than Pogba. I mean, I'm thinking right now who's had a great 2015, but the only one I can really think of that isn't included or wasn't in the Champions League, like so basically a total outsider, would be someone like what's his name? Gundogan, that's his name. Gundogan should be a good shot. Alonso, 2015, the first half of 2015, he was like, it started okay, and then he got worse, and then now he's at top form basically. So he could be a good shot for top 10 as well. You have the likes of Thiago. I know he's been injured for basically all of 2015, all of like the first half of 2015, but when he's been fit, he's been amazing. Verratti, I think, should have been a little bit higher. James. No, I would maybe 10 if that's maybe a good position for him. I would have put Vidal at like 5th, not too high, but like 5th. And overall, I mean, the midfielder list is just a joke. I mean, when you have Toni Kroos, Yaya Toure, and Eden Hazard in there, you know it's a joke. You know, that's all you can say. You know it's a joke. And now next we get to the strikers. We have Messi first. I mean, that was a no given. CR7 second. I'm sorry, but what? I'm sorry, but what? But Suarez? Suarez? No, Suarez? Okay. Suarez isn't second? Okay. Who knows? But Messi first, CR7 second, Neymar third, Suarez fourth. Suarez has been better than Neymar. Neymar has been more flashy, Neymar has been more destructive, but Suarez has been better than Neymar, and so that's why Suarez should have been number 2 in my opinion. Neymar number 3, CR7 number 4, Lewandowski number 5. I wouldn't have put no, it's not Zlatan. He's actually had a really dry spell in 2015, so I'll actually put Benzema at like number 6, Thomas Müller number 7th. Aguero number 8th. Aubameyang number 9. And the fact that he's not even in there and Alexis Sánchez is in there is just crazy. But Aubameyang number 9, and as number 10, I'd probably put. It's a toss between Zlatan and Cavani, just because Cavani scores more. I'm obviously going out of memory here, but I think Cavani scores much more for PSG because Zlatan had a really bad 2015 for his standards, basically. So who knows? Maybe like that's how I would put. I'd probably put Cavani above Zlatan at that regard. But the list isn't too insulting because a lot of the right names are in there, except maybe Alexis Sánchez should have gone out for someone like Aubameyang, but it just shows you that it's basically a popularity award, because otherwise Aubameyang, who was voted the best player in Africa, African Ballon d'Or, is not even on the top 10 strikers list. Of course, there are much better strikers, but someone like Yaya Toure is number 5 on the midfielders list. It's like, I'm sorry, like, I mean, me no see no logic, me no understando, no. That's basically my reaction to that. It's like a question mark, But it's crazy. Like no Boateng at all in the top 10. No. Okay. You know what? Screw you, FIFA. Screw you, FifPro World 11. I've got better things to do. I've got to get back to revising. But yeah, people, this was me TV. As always, you can rate, confirm, subscribe. You can peace out and have a nice day. Bye. Oh yeah.